Hey everybody, welcome back. Richie here from RW Hobbies with my latest edition of kit releases as of December the 13th, 2022. So this is kind of my monthly kind of feature on the channel. If you haven't done so, please consider hitting the subscribe button so you get all my latest releases, my modeling content, not just these videos, but my build series videos every Friday, my reviews, and all my other kind of bench updates and modeling relating videos. You can also follow me on Patreon, so there's my link down there below if you want to support the channel. Most of my build videos go on to Patreon first, and then they filter over to YouTube about 6 to 8 months later. So now that I've got the plugging out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the new kit releases. As always, I selected 20, which caught my eye, and it's a little bit of a struggle to get 20 this month. Being Christmas time, there's not a ton of activity out there right now, but I did find some pretty interesting subjects to share with you guys. First up, 35th scale I Love kit, which is HobbyBoss. For those who don't know, it's a HobbyBoss basically kit, and it's the this massive beast here in 35th scale, which is M1001 with a 790 Erector launcher trailer. Basically, you can see down on the left the color callouts. There's a few different schemes, but you basically get in the truck with the looks like an ICBM on the back. Again, it's going to be massive. It won't be a cheap price being 35th scale. I'm sure it's going to be in the 100, 120, $150 kind of range, US dollars. Keeping with the armor, start with Trumpeter. It's a 2S35-1. I'm not even going to pronounce that second word. It's, again, another piece of armor. Looking at Beast, 35th scale. It's a big piece of kit, and it looks pretty awesome, and it's going to be released pretty soon. All this stuff, Trumpeter and HobbyBoss, they normally announce it about a month or two before actual release, so it shouldn't be too long. Should be out in the your usual retailers pretty soon. Okay, next up, Tamiya's 48th scale. New release is going to be the M8 Howitzer motor carriage. You can see some sprue shots there from a recent modeling show, and this should be out in the start of 2023. 48 scale Tamiya stuff is really nice. I built a few, especially the Abrams tank. That's a really nice, nice kit indeed. Right, so I included this one. So this is 1/16 scale Soul Models, various GIs, and this is basically a Tacom Jeep. So we've got a 16 scale Tacom Jeep that came out earlier this year. And if you really want to kind of add to that, you can basically get the figures. You see there's 5 different figures. I think you can buy them individually or as a pack from Soul Models, obviously in 16th scale. And I think just look at that, it just makes the Jeep really stand out, creates that mini kind of vignette kind of idea. It looks pretty awesome. So if you're into figure painting, check it out. They're all resin. They're not going to be cheap. I'm going to warn you that. They're probably I think they're about $30, $35 per figure each, if not more expensive when I looked. I looked a few weeks ago, so I can't quite remember the exact price. But yeah, it just really makes great looking figures and really makes that Jeep really kind of stand out. And like I said, it makes an awesome little vignette or display piece. 35th scale border models, Panzer 4J. And this is the early mid. Now, this is a limited edition of 2,000 sets, and you're getting the railway trailer, the flatbed trailer there, which looks pretty awesome to display it on. So I thought it really caught my eye. I do love a Panzer 4, and especially with that rail car kind of trailer. It looked pretty awesome. So one thing that did catch my eye is that the border models note on the Facebook page said they sold 60,000 of these Panzer 4s, regular ones. And so I was just, I never knew model kits they sold so many. So 60,000 they sold of this last 3 years or so. And this is a limited edition of 2,000 sets. And again, that cool railway car. Now, next up, 35th scale rifle models. The next release, I think it's a T55. Comments below what you guys think. They just basically post some sprue shots and a little teaser. But yes, that's going to be the next release from rifle models in the early 2023. All right, moving into some aircraft now. We've got the 48th scale AMK Mi-17. It's basically I'm not sure pronunciation, Erector kit, which AMK basically kind of go ahead and do a production, release it on their behalf. Not really got too much on it. I just got the box art there and I've got a couple of sprue shots. But it's 48th scale, and I think it'd be a pretty cool kit. So a lot of helicopters coming out recently, as you've seen the last few months, some interesting helicopter options. All right, here's one definitely caught my 72nd scale Zvezda. Now they've released the Herc for the last few years. They did the J and the K, and now they released the AC-130J Ghost Rider. Now, this is a leaked image. Sorry for the resolution there, but that's the only picture we have of it. But it should be released next year. You see, it's kit number 7326. It looks pretty awesome. So that's the gun, basically Special Forces gunship version, which I definitely might be interested in picking that bad boy up. Vesta again, 48 scale, another helicopter. So we just saw recently AMK releasing a, scoot back a couple, Mi-17. So this one's going to be the Mi-8 MT. So this is just being released, I believe. So you can now get it. If you head to eBay or wherever your usual retailer is, you should be able to pick this one up. There's a box art there on the left. And also Quinta Studios have done their magic and released a set for this too. And you can see it looks pretty awesome, the Quinta Studios on the right. Go ahead and check my channel out. I've done a tutorial how to use Quinta Studios, how to use them. Basically, the water slide decals, you're going to put in water to release it. But you need a little PVA glue just to glue them down. But I have done a whole video on the channel about probably about 9 months ago now. Next up, 32nd scale Revels Hurricane Mark IIB. We've known this coming out for a while, but now we've got the box art and an image there. 32nd scale Hurricane should be pretty cool. I mean, the Spitfire is a beautiful kit, and you can build it out the box, or you can easily get some aftermarket to kind of spruce it up. But usually, they're not typically that very high priced, and 32nd scale Hurricanes aren't very much in abundance. So looking forward to this one. I have built a 24th scale Trumpeter one, but definitely be interested in building a 32nd scale one from Revell here to go with my other 32nd scale Warbirds. HobbyBoss 48th scale F4U1D Corsair. Just a couple of call outs there. That's again showing as a new releases next couple of months. This one, ICM B26K early, Congo 1960s. So they released a ton of these over the years. I think probably I bought my B26B, I'm looking here, probably about 4 or 5 years ago now. It's still my stash. This one just caught my eye because the markings are pretty cool. So interesting markings, and this is from the Congo 1960s. So this is Revell's 48 scale B26, and basically, this is a new release, and it doesn't say which version it is, but it's basically a rebox. So what we just saw ICMs on this slide, it's the same kit just with a Revell boxing. So you might, if you want a B26, you might find typically Revell a little bit cheaper than actually ICM maybe. So just might be worth checking out. So it's ICM kit just with a Revell box. Again, some interesting markings. So yeah, there you go. All right, now we're going to run through some Eduard stuff for releases. This is releasing in next, either this month or next month. First up, 72nd scale BF109 E3, and on the left, as we go through these Eduards, you'll see on the left I've put the color callouts and the markings, so you can see which you get in the box. On the right, you can see exactly what you get in there. So this is a Profi pack. It's actually Special Hobby sprues, so it's not Eduard, it's Special Hobby. You're getting a painting mask, so canopy mask basically. 6 masking options. You're getting a PE set, and you get no resin. And well, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 6 on there. Interesting markings on the left. Next up, Eduard 48 scale, another Hurricane, another P51, should I say, D10 this time. And this is a weekend edition. So this means basically you get nothing, just the basic box standard kit, getting no canopy mask or PE or anything like that. And you've got 4 interesting markings there on the left. 48 scale Samurai dual pack, so you're getting 2 aircraft there, and it says, you can see on the left, on the left of the image at the bottom there, it says limited edition kit of the Japanese World War II naval fighter aircraft A6M30 in 48 scale. Kit represents variants A6M30 Type 22, Type 22A, and 32, and there are a ton of markings. So you've got 1, 2, 3, so you've got 6 on the screen there, plus 6 more they've not featured. And let's see what you got. You got the Eduard sprues, you're getting PE set, color PE set, you're getting a canopy mask, 12 masking options, and no resin in this one. Eduard 48 scale FW190D9 Profi Pack edition. So there's 4 shown there markings, there's 2 additional ones, and being a Profi Pack, you will get the canopy mask and you will get a PE fret. This one caught my eye. Looks a little bit different. 72nd scale Eduard B25J Mitchell. Interesting marking there. It's the Hasegawa kit, which is pretty hard to find now. So it's Hasegawa kit, and you're getting a Eduard P set added to it, a canopy mask, and 5 painting options. All right, next up, something completely different caught my eye. This is Max Factory, a VF1S in semi-second scale. It's basically kind of looks like a knockoff, I guess, hybrid between like an F14 and, I don't know, an FA18 maybe. Just Jolly Roger markings. It's just interesting, kit. It's, I believe it's color sprues, that kind of stuff. But these things are really are very popular, and it shows the popularity on this. You can get it from Plaza Japan over in Japan, pre-order. You got to pre-order by 12/19, so December the 19th, which is very soon, right? Basically next few days, and it doesn't release till May 2023. So the fact that you got to pre-order it, pretty much 5-6 months in advance shows you how popular these kits are. So if you want a semi-second scale one of these guys, I suggest you head over to Plaza Japan or wherever your retailer is and get one on pre-order. Next up, 1/9 Meng R9, the BMW. This is a BMW R9T bike. Now they've released a couple of these past couple of years, and this is 9th scale as I mentioned, but this is a brand new marking. So this is a Blackstone metallic vintage marking. So new markings, new colors on it, and these Meng bikes, I've seen them built up. They come beautiful, 1/9 scale. It's a little bit bigger, and really nice looking bikes. So yeah, and that I believe is it. So that's it for this week, or this month, should I say. 20 subjects which really caught my eye. As a reminder, please hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of these updates. I'll be back in the new year with my next installment. So happy holidays. I hope you have a great holiday, and I will see you in 2023. Goodbye.